2-minute poems. They're going to be a little bit longer. Judges, you might want to take your arms over your heads and just shake out the wrists. Shake them out. That's the sissiest thing I've ever seen any of you do. Congratulations on doing that. Very weird. So Abe Becker is on deck for this round for these 2-minute poems. But I'm going to bring up our first poet for you right now. And when I do that, I want you to imagine he is the celebrity from the soap opera that your grandmother used to watch and that's part of your mythology as a child. Can you do that? Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, clap loudly and enthusiastically for Javier Zamora.
An alcoholic's ex-military favorite vodka. A drunk, un borracho, is a bored aberration in any language. In Salvadoran, it's a body outside heaven. The night flash, liquid raptures, and gates purl with the sweat of ice melting off bottles. Liquor store doors plastered with posters for vodka called El Muñeco, the toy. On the bottle, Jesucristo wears a blue button-up shirt, a blue handkerchief round his neck, and combed black hair. He's a pimp, it is nice. That's Salvadoran for dandy. Against the store's walls slump real-life muñecos holding bottle telescopes backwards, looking for revelations, angels with trumpets. With them, it's a town's passed-out ex-pimp, it is nice. Sober, ex-military abuelo always ironed his shirts at night. Abuelita ironed his muñeco sudden shirts with sudden cuts from the iron. The iron's holes, crusted with rust, are like the town's center plaza, clogged with believers, unable to distill their prayer. Una peseta pa'l muñeco, por favor. 1 coin for vodka, please. Heaven draws near with dusk, all that sunlight coming from the same place. The Lord poured shot descends like coins thrown by church-bound children. Now, abuelo never spares change. His blue handkerchief always round his neck. His black hair always combed to the right. His blue button-up shirt wrinkled. Muñeco's soul not behind the label. Borrachos seek heaven beneath the bottle cap. Abuelos Jesucristo preached, if you have faith like a grain of mustard, heaven cost a few coins.
Alright, everybody, that was Javier Zamora. Judges, I'm going to need you to have some opinions and we need you to have them real fast. We got a whole show to get through. So while I'm standing here waiting for the man with no pants to get me some scores, I wanted to let you know that way on the back table there is a sign-up list for our mailing list. You give us your email address, we will start sending you discreet, not too offensive, not too harassy emails about when our shows are coming up. Do you guys feel like this is the kind of thing you might want to come to more than once in your lifetime? Okay, I'm gonna take that as enthusiasm. That sounded nice to me. Thank you so much. So, if you're interested in coming back, you can sign up on our mailing list. I do not have a pen for that right this second. We might put one there. If you steal it, I'll be real sad because it's Kat Sanford's, and it'll make her feel sad. All right, I have scores. Thank you, Alex Crumsnatch. You're beautiful. I have a 9.1 for Javier Zamora. How do you feel about that? I have an 8.9 for Javier. How do you feel about that? A 7.8. An 8.1. And an 8.9. Little unclear, great delivery, poems with the word pimp equal dope. Or is that do not equal dope? Can you speak to that, Judge? Who wrote that?
Equals dope.
Equals. I thought so. It looked like a hashtag. I got confused. Fair enough. Deep. You got a deep. That's so nice. Nice, clear picture. I have a score, though.
25.9.
25.9 for Javier Zamora. Carl, you are on deck, but right now I want you to clap like he is your favorite pop icon from your childhood. Like New Kids on the Block style. Sorry, I dated myself. Totally just dated myself. Loudly and enthusiastically for the next poet to the stage, Abe Becker.
We gotta figure out Why do you stop? The open, close, and lock of the door before I even could unsquint my eyes as only I felt sunlight on my fur, the paw of outside. But your fingers, your petty fingers were gone like my mother and the rest of my litter. Should I not fall asleep when you make me feel so cute? Am I cute? Am I your pet? I can no longer scratch of my own fur. The humans who feed me took me to an evil scientist who clipped my nails and balls. And I'm quite arthritic, so I could never reach behind my ears, and they don't do it. But you scratch me everywhere, just as I want the next knee pit, or you let my chin rub on your ankle for minutes at a time when birds could fuck with me, when I call eating dry food hunting, when I walk all the way to your porch. Some say I'm strutting, but it's as fast as I go. I pause and lick my paws and try to rub them on the hard to lick places for you, but my bones are like dogs, loud and useless. I lick what I can and then vomit a hairball which sticks out the side of my rotting jowls and has dried by the time I get to your porch, where after yelling and sleeping and yelling and pacing and sleeping and yelling, you unlock and open and close the wall between this furry mess in my past life. You tell me I am cute again, the cutest ever on 4 legs, and by the time I regain my balance, I believe it was all this unfair memory of the childhood I never had, my suburban kitten I might have been, so cute. I never want to unsquint, but when I do, because the lock sounds loud as if the evil scientist shot me, and I believe you have put me down for the last time. Me ow! Me ow! Why do you stop?
Ladies and gentlemen, Abe Becker. You know, at least once every night, I want to feel like something in a show that I'm hosting is unlike anything you will hear anywhere else. And I feel like Abe just achieved that for us. That shit was weird. I appreciate it.
The best way.
Judges, are you done having opinions? I mean, editors. You're editors right now. Do you have it? Can I have it? Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm beating Alex. All right, I have 8.0. What do you think about that, audience? Good singer on dogs, you have to say for that. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Very intense. Wow. Okay, I have a 7.4. How do you feel about that, audience? Dog hater. 7.7. Boo! 8.6. 9.3. Is that 5?
Yes.
Thank you. We've got to read your scores again. Awesome. Let's see. Really good. Much better reading. Original. Wow, you got it. Loved it. Oh, that's nice. Your voice is so cute. Guys, I totally got off on getting everyone to imagine Abe as part of the New Kids on the Block. That was me. I'm sorry, I enjoyed it. Kat, can you give me the score, please?
24.3.
24.3. Poetry. All right, and so, coming up to the stage next. Well, first, I gotta say, on deck we've got Sam Sachs, but this one, I want you to applaud as though this person has just announced that you are winning $10 million. Exactly 10, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, clap real loud and enthusiastic like for Carl.
Sophie. September 2001. Charlie. Each time rise before I see you. I can't see your face yet, except in a picture. There is some notion of white teeth and a small head, and you are thrown over someone's shoulder, yelling a smile, but it never fills in. When I am waiting for you, there are plaid shirts and blue jeans, skinny legs and a rubber jacket, but each seeing, your face is new. The nothing between us has changed places and sat down next to us. I used to think that motion was something hollow. The way relationships continue. The way Ben's goldfish died and drifted in the water for a week before he did anything. But motion can't make a leaf fall. And when I see you, there is a great movement between us, so that again a face is new, and your smile is. It's unnerving, not knowing before. The nothing could stand and land so close to you that you are your nostrils, or further back so that I can't tell if you want me to come closer or you are angry that I tried. But you come, the new same, and I can tell from your cheeks. A changed places like mom's hand resting on dad's arm when they go out. I believe that love is a question, a different one for every time we meet. Today, tell me something insignificant, something you'll forget in a week. I love closing my eyes and reaching through my backpack, a crackling smooth and lifted leather. It is a way back to you. From this new seating, taken under from an unanswered thought, and love is a little less than everything. Love, S. P.S. Walk home with me?
Yeah!
Gentlemen, that was Carl. Why don't we clap again for Boys in Sweaters with Feeling? It's a special kind of boy. Twice over. So while Alex is jumping about doing his thing, I have these slips of paper in my hand. See them? They've got the words Best Written Poem written on them, under the words Lit Slam. These are going to get passed out to all of you, because while the editors get to decide who's in our print journal, our audience gets to decide who's in our online journal. So the best written poem tonight, you get a vote, and the poem that you think is absolutely the best, we're going to post online as part of our online journal. You know what? I got you, Evan. Alright. So, what that means is these are going to come around. Try not to cheat too much. You can tell us who did it, or you can tell us something from the poem. Give us a little bit of both so we know what it is. Alright, I got some scores. 7.7. How do you feel about that, audience? 7.0. How do you feel about that, audience? Got an 8.2. Got a 7.8. And then I have a 7.0. Cryptic. Yeah, maybe they thought it was cryptic. Okay, more life, more eye contact. Own it. It is yours. You know you guys are editors for a print journal, right? We're not going to be publishing their performances. Cat's answer. 22.5. 22.5 for Carl. Applaud the poet. Alright, we're almost done with this round. Pat Thomas, you're on deck, but next I want you to clap like he is a person in this poetry slam and I've run out of ideas. Loudly and enthusiastically.
He totally is a person in poetry. He is. It's all about conflict.
This poem is called Crying on the Bus Again.
Oh, Sammy.
Sorry. What sadness fell over me like a rich girl from her horse. Both the thing ridden and the thing that rides jolting about inside me. I feed my $2 to the hungry machine, public transit with its greedy belly, the bus swallows me. Somewhere between the door and the seat, my heart splits open into a 4-letter word scrawled ugly on the back of a yellowed receipt. People packed in so tight, I swear our pulses synced up. The thrum of us, seated by a huge window with curses carved into the glass. This is where a severed goat's head passes before the sun. The darkness, a tongue opening over the city, the imprints of 2 horns in my shorn back, how my whole chest shook like a storm, pulling the hinges from a truck. My eyes water mixed with the goat's blood. My whole city crawls on all fours beneath me. My heart splits into the 4 stomachs of a hungry cow. All these people are shadows about me, and I am wearing a coat made of light. I am wrapped in it so tightly I cannot hear all the bleeding. I am this weeping infection in the back of this bus. Everyone's eyes are Tupperware, opening and rancid. Their days were so much worse than mine. I am crying like a rich girl on her horse. He never hurt me that much. He only stitched my heart together with a box cutter, only threw me under the bus, only duped the angel, painted his door in my blood.
All right.
Make some noise for rotting meat, ladies and gentlemen.
Smelly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Don't take that personally, please. That was not about Alex. That was about imagery and Sam's fault. Make some noise for Sam Sachs, too. Okay, so after I bring this next poet to the stage, we're going to have a teaser. Do you know what a teaser is?
What is it?
A teaser is when we show you a little bit of something.
Yeah, that is a teaser.
That's not a tease. That's the whole cow.
What?
I'm just letting you know it's not a tease. I know what's under the hood. Whoa, I said that. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to sexually harass my co-host. I apologize. What we're going to be doing is watching a teaser from our featured poet, because after that, we're going to go on a break. And if you miss listening to Gypsy O do poems, your life is a mess. And I don't want that for you. So I got some scores here, judges. Audience, I got an 8.4. How do you feel about that?
Come on.
Keep going. Got a 7.6. Got a 9.8. Got an 8.0. And got a 7.9.
You're doing like horses.
Like the bus and the beginning, what's up with the goat? Loved this. Saw your personality in the poem. Good description of Muni. Ride that allegory. Pat Sanford, do I have a score?
24.3.
24.3. Fantastic. I'm now bringing you the last poet of this round. I want you to clap like it's the last poet of this round. Can you do that for me? Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, loudly and enthusiastically for Pat Thomas.
Fuck. She has a presence that disrupts my emotions, much like a single drop of water to a still pool, sending ripples from the center to the outermost reaches. She understands where I come from, as a magnet knows to attract its opposite. Her past has created a masterpiece, her present self. No tree stands as a tree, always from a seed to a seedling. Growing, as does she, ever expanding. The more we learn about one another, the more we grow, expanding like the minds of a student. Each time we are together, I find something new to appreciate. She has a presence, much like an elephant in a dark room. I understand the cliche, but I understand the presence we create. Our bedroom grooving becomes more and more finely tuned, just as a jazz quartet at the beginning of their set. Finely tuned in rhythm, with much room for improvisation. What a gal, what a beautiful skip, what a beautiful positive skip of emotion. Like a bolt of lightning to a dry tree, igniting what resides inside of my emotional oak chest, with a lock that takes a special key. This lovely lady has just the one, unlocking me from me.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for bedroom grooving, please. No? No. Okay. That's cool. I'll just stand here. So
I'll make noise for you standing there.
yeah. Took a lot to get here today. Okay, so in addition to so as soon as I have the scores, I'm going to be bringing up a woman by the name of Gypsy O. I may have mentioned her name once or twice. Yeah, she's kind of one of my favorite humans. In addition to being one of my favorite poets. We're gonna do a much more formal introduction for her later. Not really. I'm bad at formal introductions. sections, and so we don't really do them. 6.3 for Pets on Southern Field. An 8.1. A 7.5. A 4.8. Wow. And a 6.9.
Wow.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud for first-time poets. I'm super grateful to have more and more people coming out here. These judges might be mean and catty, but they're different next time, and then there'll be a different mean and catty, and that means all of you should come here and give it a try if you want to be part of a literary